I can't take this anymore, Lord. I'm so close to living out my purpose for you. So close to being taken seriously. So close to reaching people like me.
Be still, little Mako, and know that he is God. Your years of work will not go unrewarded.
I'm not looking for a reward. I just want to see results. I just want my work to have meaning. I just want to make an impact.
It will, little Mako. I can't guarantee his will is going to mirror your vision, but he has a path set for you. Keep in mind small victories you have had over the years. You have helped your cause more than you know.
I'm a silhouette in the corner of your eye. I'm a cigarette burning in the dark of night.
For the past few years, I've had multiple people tell me that acts of autistic mass violence barely happen anymore, that the government has moved on to new psyops, and I basically just need to accept that my work is irrelevant now. Besides the fact that this statement is factually inaccurate, this statement also demonstrates that people have completely missed the point of the work that I do relating to this subject. The media may not report on autistic mass violence with the same intensity as they did decades ago, but this is primarily due to desensitization and a fixation on unrelated political news. These attacks are still happening all the time. We just don't feel the appropriate amount of sorrow anymore. And it's true that the motivations of these attackers have changed a bit over time, specifically relating to gender dysphoria. But the value of the victims' lives and the attackers' lives hasn't changed. My original watch listed on the topic of autism and mass violence was taken down by YouTube years ago, but my writing has relayed my perspective in greater detail. Those of you who watched my original video will remember that my motivations are not merely to prevent these attacks through better threat detection. I've dedicated myself to this issue because I want people who are at risk of becoming attackers to be treated with compassion, to find God, and to live well. It's not just about stopping the violence, it's about improving the quality of life for people with autism in general. That being said, the issue of autism and mass violence will never be irrelevant. There will always be people with autism who are traumatized by the symptoms of the disorder, and there will always be normies who add to that trauma through severe outcasting, rejection, and bullying. It is up to people like us who have shared in this experience and have found God to be a positive influence and better the lives of these people, not just to prevent the violence, but to give them love just for the sake of loving them.
I'm the hero yet. I'm the one they vilify. Lunar pirouette, working hard to turn the tide.
Anyone who's researched mass violence knows that after every attack, there's a large subgroup of people who think that it was perpetuated by the government for the sake of gun control or other political purposes. Whether it's Columbine, Sandy Hook, or any other incident, you will easily find megathreads and documentaries detailing different conspiracy theories. While the media and politicians always put a political spin on these events, I find it strange that people are so eager to assume that these attacks are government orchestrated. People often tell me that the work that I do is futile because the government initiates the violence anyway, but I don't think that that's the case. Anyone diagnosed with a disorder like autism knows that the experience of being autistic is extremely traumatic and can have drastic effects on a person's life. The trauma from the disorder symptoms and the consequent bullying and rejection can greatly damage a person's sense of self and their ability to form meaningful relationships. It is in no way inconceivable that this pain can warp into an act of violence against society. A traumatized, isolated, and unstable person with autism doesn't necessarily need the help of the feds or big pharma to become radicalized. Sometimes there really are just people who are crushed beneath the weight of their suffering and become possessed. Sometimes people really do just break. The government certainly is satanic, and they do a lot of manipulative things, but the devil can work without their help. He can take advantage of someone with autism on a spiritual level. Don't let the power of our government and our media deceive you into thinking that your compassion won't make a difference.
I feel that these circumstances are best and a tad romantic. Don't you ever fear or panic, I can help you understand it.
I want to speak directly again to autistic outcasts like I did in my original watch listed. If there is one thing that I've recognized about the consequences of these attacks, it's that it doesn't benefit people like us, and it backfires on the perpetrators. If you feel like an isolated, hated freak right now, then you don't even want to imagine being a mass shooter. The emotional weight of taking other people's lives and the intensity of society's burning hatred for you will be unlike anything you've experienced before. Under no circumstances would committing a crime like this be a win for you. Even if you died at the scene, you wouldn't escape the eternal spiritual consequences of your actions. The world has written a script for your life, one in which you play the role of a disturbed freak out to destroy the society that has rejected you. But God has written a tale of triumph over tragedy, a story in which, against all odds, you have become a good-natured and happy person, someone who overcame the limitations of a disability and remained fundamentally good despite the evil that is done to you. I promise you that the greatest win against the normies is to live a better life than they said you would. It is far better to subvert their negative expectations by succeeding in life. The normies treated you like a monster just for being autistic when you didn't deserve it. Don't validate that title by becoming one.
We're picking up right where we left off, little Mako. You're still deluding yourself into thinking you can make a difference.
How is my work delusional? Don't people understand that they need someone like me? Someone who understands the suffering of these people and can reach them?
People need someone like you, but they don't want someone like you. Don't you get it, little Mako? The government just wants to use these tragedies for their political gain. The normies want these tragedies to go away, but they lack the heart to show the kindness necessary to do that. This isn't going to end victoriously for you, little Mako. Give up before you draw too much attention to yourself.